This has really turned into something that is just uh, unbelievable to me. Um, I've worked incredibly hard for myself and for everybody who's joined this channel every single day since the pandemic began. And it's brought me nothing but joy and pleasure. And it seems mostly by reading most of the comments, it seems to have been a two-way street. And then today I chose to just pay respect to somebody who passed away, who spent a life in public service. And and some of the things I'm reading on my page and some of the personal attacks at me, I'm really finding just unbelievable. And a day that I felt a certain level of sadness has really gotten sad to me. I don't get it. I mean, most of the people that have been commenting on the post I put up have expressed similar things. But when people start coming on to my page and saying that I'm a lefty who lives in LA in a bubble, I'd like to know the world you, I don't really want to know the world you live in. I've spent 50 years traveling the world. I was in Russia before Glasnost and Perestroika doing a peace concert in 1987. I'd been to East Berlin before the wall came down. I was in Beirut right after Hariri was assassinated. I've been all over the world experiencing every culture I can ever get my teeth into and trying to understand how the world works. So people that come on here and say, "Oh, he lives in a bubble in that liberal LA." Uh, I blocked a guy today for the first time on my site who came on and said, "Oh, just get your politics out of here, Gandalf." I don't want to go down this route of this crap, because these are the kind of people that have gotten me kicked off of Facebook for half a year every year by as soon as I express anything of any political nature, and not even necessarily that, they're immediately getting their little group together and filing complaints against me and getting me blocked without any recourse, which is, to me, is really unbelievable that you can't even contest any of these things. But what I posted today was hardly a political rant. This woman who devoted her life to service, whether you agreed with her or not, died. And I was only paying respect to her in the same way I've done with so many people that have passed and acknowledged their passing. I didn't agree with John McCain on many of the things he did, but I certainly respected him for the life of service that he did and tried to acknowledge his passing. Lewis, when he passed. I mean, but seeing these people coming on, and a number of them today said, "I'm out of here." Well, good fucking riddance if you're out of here. I really don't want you on this page. This page was really intended to bring pleasure, and this was not a political day for me. This was just a way of acknowledging somebody's passing. And because they were in politics, and people have different opinions about what she may have brought to the table. Some thought she was fantastic, some didn't like her. That's your prerogative. Theoretically, we live in America, and you are allowed to have these opinions. But when these people start, because they can't even accept the slightest bit of diversity, like people have said to me, "Oh man, you lefties, you're the people that, man, if people don't agree with you, they're out of here." I have told people on all of my social media for years that I'm happy to have conversations and hear what people have to say. I just don't want them coming to me with ignorance and no knowledge and no facts about anything, nothing to back it up. It's just they've been listening to, Sean Hannity or Rush Limbaugh or these kind of things, and they're just spewing what they've heard, but they haven't investigated anything. And I lived through Goldwater and Reagan and Nixon and Bush and all these people, and I never got on anybody's ass. So I was there, right, as an American to support these people, even if I didn't And I never went in and attacked them for being stupid and ignorant and out of touch and living in a bubble or anything like that. So, today was just cruising along, and all of a sudden I started reading the comments. And this is the first time I've read comments on my page where my dander went up. And anybody who I'm not doing this channel to score numbers or anything like that. I've loved the community that's grown out of this channel, and it happened completely by happenstance to me. This was nothing that was premeditated or anything I felt was going to be. Yeah, I gotta score numbers and get more than anybody. I have no feelings about that at all. I want to have a quality channel of people who really want to share something together, and that sharing is the music and the adventures of the arts in our lives. But it's impossible to live in the world we're living in right now and not have to think of some kind of political thing that's taking place. We're confronted by it 24/7. Whether you agree with what's going on or disagree with it, it's there in our face every day. And just because I'm sitting here and I've really tempered this channel, I haven't really gone on any political rants on this channel. I'm trying to save this channel for the arts, for music, for sharing experiences and all that. And at the minute, like the other day, I mentioned one thing about the fires that we're going through here in California. And he came to California and started telling all the scientists that they don't know what they're talking about, that we haven't been raking the forests enough, and that it's going to get cool. So and all I said was that he was here, and people are going, "Oh, I knew you were going to turn this into a political forum." That's not politics. That's just living in the world and seeing what's going on, seeing things coming out of people's mouths. I'm not listening to conspiracies or anything like that. I'm listening to what people are actually saying, and sometimes that has to be addressed. But if people are on this channel are suddenly thinking I'm just like some radical old leftist who's going to start spewing, political rants on here and all this stuff, like the people who were attacking me when I started the Clubhouse, like we knew you were going to sucker us in and then you were going to charge us. You're not paying for any of this. Nobody's paying for any of this. I'm devoting my time to this because I love it and I love the community. Now, if somebody wanted to go that extra step and join another tier of this and pay $10 a month, my God, these people that are bitching to me about that are probably going to Starbucks and spending that on a coffee. I don't care if they come to that or not. I'm not twisting anybody's arm. It's strictly, if you want to come there, you come there. But why turn around and make it an attack? Nobody's making you come to any of this stuff. It's just so hard to wrap my head around the way people think in this world. Now, 98% of everybody who's on this channel, for me, are fabulous. I really enjoy it. I love reading all of the comments that people write, and I try to respond to all those I can, but there's a lot of them. And I value this, and I value diversity. I'm not out here attacking anybody who doesn't think like me, but it sure really pisses me off when people start attacking me at the slightest opportunity to get their rocks off. Now, when they say, "I'm out of here, man," don't let the door hit you on your way out. You're not welcome here if that's the way you think. And just by me saying, "Rest in peace," to somebody, you suddenly think I've gone out of my mind and I'm a radical leftist. Well, then we're so far removed from our mutual realities that I don't care if you're gone. I don't care if you're gone. If I only had 10 people on this page who were really engaged in what I'm trying to do on this page, I'm fine with that. It just kills me when these people, I get this all the time where people on my Facebook page says, "Why don't you just shut up and play bass?" They act like because I'm a musician, I don't have any value as a human being. Yet they're on the other side have made well, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to go there because I'm not going to play that game. But I I am a caring and thinking human being that lives in a world that has a lot of issues going on, and I feel that we all need to take command of ourselves, and we can express what we're feeling. And just because you may say something that I don't agree with, I'm not going to come out there and say, just do your dentistry and shut the fuck up. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. It is your privilege as an American to have your opinion, but don't come attacking me and assaulting me for having my opinion. And I don't care that it's my channel. It's not my channel. To me, it's a community channel. But within reason, it's a community channel. But I'm not going to sit there and have people come on and start just, going at me for things that I don't even understand where they're coming from. But rest assured, I'm not living in a bubble. I've experienced a ton of the world and a ton of diversity. And I've traveled in every part of this country, and I've seen the best and the worst of this country in my travels. So I don't sit here with blinders on in my little LA scene. So now I care deeply about this channel, and I don't want to see it get screwed up. But all of a sudden today, it took a turn with some people that really I found really depressing. I'm not going to get depressed over it because I don't want anything to taint the aspect of this community that I care so deeply about. But for these few people, just go away. There's a whole lot of other sites available for people who think like you, and go there and have your own support group and your own opinions and not have any diversity or anything like that, and live in that bubble, please. For those of you who are still here after this is posted, thank you, and I will see you guys soon with music and stories. But today really hit me. It was like a sucker punch. It really caught me off guard, and I was just sitting here going, should I respond or not? Should I give credence to this kind of crap? But I really need to get it off my chest. People have said to me over the years, you shouldn't go on any of your rants or anything because it'll just, give you a heart attack. And absolutely not. If I don't get things off my chest and they build up, that'll give me a heart attack. I'm an expressive person, and I feel it's important to say what you think. And this is where I've been at for past hour, just kind of going, what the hell is going on here? So I hope I see y'all on my next post. I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to getting some more music and stories to you. And that's it. I hope everybody's safe and sound. My thoughts are with you. My heart's with you. My heart's with everybody out there, as I say every day, and this post isn't going to be any different. My heart is absolutely with everybody who's working so hard to protect us. The numbers of deaths now have gone over 200,000 people in America have died now. And so for the people that come on here and say it's still a hoax, I wish you'd go spend some time with the families of those people that have died and tell them it's really a hoax. Please, let them know that it didn't really happen. So thank you to all those people that are working so hard every day. There is no weekend for them. This is a 24/7 job. So, okay, I will talk to you later.